Super Bowl champion Jermaine Wiggins here to play a game of Say What?
Say what?
That guy, that's what you did it with style.
That's
right
it.
there,
It's a little swag right there.
Let's start with Le'Veon Bell and some comments that he made to Sports Illustrated regarding his former teammates, Ben Roethlisberger. The organization wants to win. Tomlin wants to win. Ben wants to win, but Ben wants to win his way. And that's tough to play with. Ben won a Super Bowl, but he won when he was younger. Now he's at this stage where he tries to control everything, and the team let him get there. Say what? You're out the door and you're saying this about your former quarterback?
Well, clearly Le'Veon Bell doesn't really know much about Ben Roethlisberger because he won 2 Super Bowls. One, yes, he was very young against Seattle where he really didn't do anything. But what are we seeing now? Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Brown, it's kind of the Big Ben show there in Pittsburgh. And, you know, guys don't want to play with a guy where it's all about him, and that's what the organization allows him to do. It's the Ben show.
It's still the Aaron Rodgers show in Green Bay,
oh, yeah.
who is losing some of his favorite players, including Randall Cobb. And he posted this goodbye on Instagram. I have to remind myself that some birds aren't meant to be caged, and when they fly away, the part of you that knows it was a sin to lock them up does rejoice. Still, the place you live is that much more drab and empty that they're gone. I guess I just missed my friend. Now that right there is a Shawshank Redemption
Say
quote.
What?
Shawshank Redemption.
Is that
Morgan
the Birdman?
Freeman.
Right, that's the old guy with the birds, right?
No. That's Morgan Freeman's character
Okay.
when Andy Dufresne escaped from prison.
Okay.
Do I have to refresh your memory?
A little bit because there was a guy in Shawshank that had birds who kept them and he let them fly away. So, hey, listen, Aaron Rodgers is losing another player. And when you start to look at Aaron Rodgers, it's about, like Tom Brady, you got to start putting pieces around them. And, you know, unlike Ben Roethlisberger, those guys probably did like each other.
Yeah, I think you're right. They did. They definitely liked Randall Cobb when he was there. He had a productive career in Green Bay. Let's go to college now. Jake Olson, the former long snapper for USC, doing something pretty remarkable, obviously playing football. First of all, the blind long snapper for USC. For charity, bench pressing 225 17 times. Of course,
pretty impressive.
Yeah, his story was remarkable.
Right.
I mean, that is just, you know, this is just icing on the cake.
Right. But I'm not impressed so much with this. This guy's probably been lifting his whole life. He's been lifting. He's a strong kid. I'm impressed when I watch him snap the football. Yeah. That, to me, is more impressive when you think about a guy who can't see and who is a long snapper, and you're able to do that, and it's all about the target, knowing where that guy is. To me, that's impressive. But him bench pressing, yeah, you look at it, but he's probably been lifting weights his whole life, and, you know, he's been able to manage putting up some good weight. 225, 17 times.
How'd you do?
I was at about 23.
Oh,
yeah,
Wiggy in his prime.
Yeah, my prime.
You touching that now?
No.
A little less. All right. Hey, speaking of working, speaking of working out, defensive lineman Jihad Ward of the Colts getting a workout in and throwing the medicine ball against the wall. And, oops.
Uh-oh. He's
Right
like,
there.
Is that coming out of my check here? Wait a second.
Am I that impressed with that, though?
No, that's not impressive. I mean, all that tells me is that they need to do they need to get a better contractor at the Colts facilities to somehow maybe, you know, I don't know, was it plywood or some sheetrock?
Oh, man, get a padded wall.
That's not padded wall, something. What is he throwing it into?
Impressive. I can do that right now. Let's
I mean, what was he throwing it into a cardboard wall? I mean, they don't never heard of brick walls over there? No.
Say what?
Say what?